Alrighty, welcome to the inside of this car. As you can see, I've got wires everywhere, dash wires all over the place. The dash has been taken out, the heater, everything is being taken out. I'm not going to run the heater just while I try and get this engine running again. It's an absolute pigsty, but you know, there is some method to this madness. We'll see how we go. Previous owners have done a good job of making a mess of the ignition, key ignition coming off the barrel there. Trying to work out where he had all this stuff going is a bit of a headache, obviously. I mean, it's simple to some people, but I am a novice at wiring, so I'm going through it bit by bit. Good thing I found these cool things on the webs, and there's a lot of information on this particular book that I found, and I actually posted this on Australia First Gen Celicas, this PDF. It is up there because it's really helpful with a few stupid inside car wiring thingamybobs for people who are struggling like myself. But anyway, ignition, trying to work that out. I have figured out, you know, typical power, the ignition switch itself, and the starter signal is going through there somewhere, and we'll have to connect that to the starter motor. And then down here is the previous owner's handiwork at connecting it all together. Now this is a different previous owner to this previous owner. This previous owner did this in 1997, and this previous owner did this a few years ago. So, you know, these cables are extremely old, and these ones are not that bad. But yeah, got a lot of work to do on it. I found a key that turns the ignition, so that's a plus. Okay, one-handed, I'm not very good at it, but trust me, it turns. God damn. Okay, just imagine it's turning right now, and we're all... Oh, there we go. Yay! Okay, so anyway. So, moving on. My beautiful seats need to be retrimmed at some stage, but I'm not going to do that yet because it's not important. So yeah, the holdup is wiring. The dash is still looking wonderful. Loving it. The bonnet's over there, still needs to be clear coated, and the longer it stays in here in this condition, I keep knocking it and chipping it, and it's really annoying. Today I deleted, because this was running a boost controller and a rev limiter, and I've still got that. I can hook it back up again. These were the boost lines coming from the actuator, and the housing of the turbo going up to where the solenoid was. To get this engine running, I don't need any mishaps or any things that will slow me down, so I'm deleting that part of it for now. I want this to run on stock wastegate pressure just for a while, although I am removing the rev limiter as well. I'm just not going to drive it like an idiot. Should be right. I need to get the intercooler piping sorted and run through there when I pick up the radiator. And there's radiator and fuel tank. I have been so bad at picking it up. I've been out of funds, out of time, and all these other excuses I can make up. But basically, I've been out of funds to get this done. But we're getting there. I got to hook up the alternator to wherever that belongs, which has got something to do with the wiring down here. This is a chassis harness. So basically, yeah, I got a lot to do. This is why it's been slow. Doing little things along the way, like I covered the roof lining in that same suede that I bought a while ago that my brother did the dash on. I bought this particular roof card, which was in, not bad, 70% condition good, from Chris. He's got some nice parts available, so that'll go up on the roof. Again, everyone's going to do this to it, but whatever, I don't mind. What else do I need to do? A lot. I'm using the original loom here because it's just a diagram, a guide of how the previous owner had it set it up, and I'm going to try and copy it there on the new one, and it's a headache. So yeah, I don't even know. But anyway, just a boring quick update on how it's going and what the heck I'm going to do next. I've got to buy a battery. I got to install that there. Got to make up a new bracket. I got to buy some good battery gauge wire. I need to buy some splitters off the terminals to hook up a few things. I have to redo this wiring because it looks dodge as dodge gets. Something will catch on fire in here, I'm almost certain. And then I have to run the wiring wherever it needs to go and get this thing started. So this is going to go up, and hopefully get some more videos cranking soon. Once this wiring is done and this engine runs, man, I'm going to have fun. There'll be videos spammed all over YouTube again of our little bits putting the car back together and just little finicky things that people do struggle with. So wish me luck, and I'll catch yous.